how amazing it's been to see like Billie Eilish, Chapel Roan, Cat Burns. Every time I see any of them, like you're an OG, and I'm like, I'm so old. I'm like bring them all a snack and make sure they get a nap.
The greatest voice of any UK... I haven't said it. The greatest voice of any UK artist in the UK, I'm going to say probably over the last 10 years, maybe 15 years, belongs to Jessie J.
It does. Thank you so much.
And I'm not saying that just because she's here.
But
and
she's in the studio.
She's back.
Over 2 million albums, 11 million singles, 3 number ones, 10 top 10s, and the most knockout performance on the BAFTAs.
Thank you so
Welcome back,
much.
darling.
I'm back, baby.
It's great to see you.
She is in red and white. She's on brand this morning.
You put me on the wall and not find me.
Biggest station in the UK.
But thank you so much. It feels good to be back, you know?
It is.
We've missed you.
I've missed it. I've missed it so much.
Yeah.
It feels so nice. It feels like school reunion every day. Literally. It's so fun.
So talk to us about the single.
Living My Best Life, I actually wrote with Ryan Tedder in COVID in 2020.
Oh my gosh.
So I've had this song in my phone for 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
And has it stood the test of time? So I'm like, let's just keep going with it and hope that it holds on for another at least 10 years. So yeah, I wrote this when it was like the world was just like in a weird place and everyone was like mass buying toilet roll and wearing
making
helmets to the shop. Yeah. So I was like, let's
mad that time.
Yeah, sometimes every now and again like the pictures pop up and it's so, I mean obviously it was so sad and there was so much heartbreak across the world, but it was funny watching people just try and survive through something that we couldn't understand at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to write a song that just made you feel good and happy and like want to run around basically. And I was like, this song can happen when the COVID's finished.
Yeah. Seems like, I mean, you've been through a lot over the last 4 or 5 years yourself, personally. Now a mum.
Yes, I am a mum.
How is little Sky?
He's the cutest boy ever.
Is he just turned 2?
He turned 2 on last week.
Oh my God, I saw those pictures on your socials.
Oh, I got him up this morning. I just want to eat him.
Bite his cheek.
I just want to eat his face.
That's the
like
thing.
It's quite aggressive.
Does he like your music? Does he sing
He
along?
loves it.
Oh.
He loves it. And every time I play any of my own music, like if I'm watching a video that I've got to sign off on and I'm singing, he looks to everyone else in the room to make sure they're listening.
Oh my gosh.
And so he goes, Mummy's singing.
He'd be a good manager.
And he's just like this. He's looking around like, it's Mummy's singing.
That is so cute.
It's so cute. And we sing together now. So like, and he's so clever. And I put him down last night. And ever since he was born, I've sang Sky and Mommy going to sleep. Sky and Mommy, just on repeat. And now he sings it to me.
That is so cute.
Sky and Mommy, I go weep. Mommy, I go weep. It's so cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
How has the sort of industry changed? Has it changed much?
For the better or for the worse? What do you reckon?
Are you nervous about, do you feel like it's a relaunch or do you just feel like you're getting a pair of comfy shoes back on again? Is it that sort of feeling?
I feel like the main thing is just me being myself. And that really carries you through anything, right? And so I think I'm just more confident now. You know, you've lived a bit of life and you're a bit older and having a kid, it just changes perspective and you don't sweat the small stuff.
Who at the moment you listening to thinking, wow?
I mean 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed.
Well, especially like female solo artists. So in
I'm
your kind of lane, who have you got your eye on?
I was actually having a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday about how amazing it's been to see like Billie Eilish, Chapel Roan, Cat Burns, like such a broad spectrum of different music. Because every time I see any of them, like you're an OG, and I'm like, I'm so old. I'm like bring them all a snack and make sure they get a nap.
We've been hearing lots of weird and wonderful facts
about
or fiction
you.
about you.
Fun.
And we want to know if they're true. So we're going to have a little game of Jessie J, fact or fiction.
Let's do it.
First one, is it true that you wrote Party in the USA for Miley Cyrus?
It is true.
Oh my God.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Amazing.
So when I first got signed, I was in loads of different sessions and I went in with Luke and Claude, who I ended up writing a lot of my songs with over the years. And it was one of my first sessions and it was literally about my journey going to LA. So it was I hopped off the plane at LAX with my tea and my car, like my tea.
There you go.
Because I always had tea,
And that's the
always
song.
still do. Yeah, so, and then she wanted it. I was, 21?
Oh my God.
Is it odd for you when you hear other people sing your songs?
No, I love it.
Do you? But don't you feel like a bit more, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have kept that.
I don't regret nothing. She made it a smash. I could never have done it. She's amazing. I'm so grateful. Paid my rent. Here we are. No, literally, yeah, you know.
Exactly.
Okay, what about this? We heard you won a Chinese talent show. True or false?
True.
Is it?
I remember
Yeah.
that. It was massive, massive
It was in
show.
2017.
Yes.
Could be wrong. Don't quote me. I have no memory. And I thought I was going on as a guest for 3 weeks. Turns out I was a contestant. Didn't quite understand. And when I landed, I was like, let's go. And it's like established, amazing Chinese artists that come together and compete. So imagine if it was in the UK, it'd be like me, Rita, Jessica Lynn,
Yeah.
Cat Burns, whoever. And then we compete and people get sent home.
Is it true? This is a fun one. Is it true at the age of 10 you were rejected from a stage production of Annie because you were too loud?
100%.
I love that.
The shadow come out tomorrow. It was so intense. Sorry if I just hurt everyone's ears driving to work. Yeah. There was
I
about
love
200 of us in a room, and all of me and my best friends auditioned, and I was very tall for my age. I was about my height now, 8, and then I never got any taller. And I wanted to be Pepper so bad. And so Pepper is one of the characters in Anna.
girls,
Annie.
one of the kids, yeah.
And so everyone lined up, and there was only about 3 of us that didn't get in. And literally I came out, and I never forget it because it literally changed my mum gave me this one piece of advice, and I didn't get it, and I came out, she said, darling, when one door closes, it just means it's not your door and you've got to keep walking and find your door.
Hey.
And 2 weeks later I was cast as Brat in Whistle Down the Wind on West End as a
my
leading
gosh.
role, and I was in it for 2 years.
We also wanted to see if you remember the lyrics to Price Tag.
Because of the way my brain works, which people I feel like are discovering in the last 3 weeks of promo, how
That's
mental I am, that I just watch the audience like my own TV show when I'm on stage. I think I don't think about the fact that I'm singing.
Right.
I'm just like, wow, look at all these people. And my brain's
You
going,
forget
what?
to sing.
Yeah, 100%. And then I go, oh no, I don't remember the words. And I go, you sing it. So if I ever do that, it's because I can't remember the words.
See, if I know I see, I'm thinking, I've not paid to hear everyone else sing it. I've paid to hear you
That's
sing
the
it.
first thing I say as a joke when I go out on my shows. I go, if you're going to sing, just do it quietly, because I didn't spend this many years for people to watch me sing on your film and hear you.
Yeah, that's odd.
You know, I'm like giving my best, and they're like, my flashlight. Like, I don't want to see that on YouTube tomorrow.
Do you tell people not to? Do you do that thing where you go, no,
100%.
put your phones down, guys. Put your and concert,
Enjoy
put your
it,
phone
just
down.
enjoy it.
Yeah, the scene
In
of the
Be in the
moment.
moment.
I always say it is
Yeah.
like, guys, you need to make sure that you've got battery to get home. Like, let's be safe.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, you've got this amazing thing in your brain that's got memory. It's honestly amazing.
Yeah.
Well, look, I know that I'm thrilled you're back.
Thank you so
Everyone's
much. So
thrilled
nice
you're
to see
back
you
as well.
guys.
It's great to have her back.
Thank you.
Jessie J. How about that?
Woo!